change, right? And in this video, I didn't really want to talk about trading so much, but I wanted to talk about Bitshares and what happens when you're getting attacked. Now, what I've learnt in my life is that if something is no good, like if it's not really a threat, you know, no one really cares about it. But when something's a threat, when something is going to change the status quo, or because like the middle class, they just want everything just to be the way it is. They can't handle change, right? So when something's different, when something's revolutionary, it will get attacked, you see. And why? Well, because it's a threat, you see. And I've noticed that in the Bitshares trading group, we've had so many people in the last couple of days coming in telling us that, you know, Bitshares is shit, it's going to go nowhere, you watch, it's going to go down to 1 cent. It's crap, the project's crap, the developers are crap. You know, everything about Bitshares is just crap, crap, crap. Now, it's interesting that the increase of those people coming in and saying that are also date coincident with Bittrex delisting Bitshares. Now, nobody knows why they did it because they've not actually issued an official statement. There's a lot of speculation. In fact, some people are even suggesting that it was done on purpose as a way to manipulate the market. My opinion is that Bitshares is a threat to Bittrex because Bittrex is a centralized exchange, you see, so it comes under, you know, SEC kind of rules, government rules, and it can easily be closed down. Whereas Bitshares is completely decentralized and is doing everything it can to actually work with government bodies. In fact, there's a new regulation board that's been set up which is designed like the SEC, and it's already said that Bitshares is actually a completely clean coin. So Bitshares is trying to work with the, you know, the government bodies, the authorization bodies, this kind of thing. They're trying to do the right thing, you see. But then you've got these other exchanges like Bittrex that have actually been selling securities when they didn't have a license to do so, you see. And because Bitshares has taken the initiative to try and regulate the industry, to try and get rid of the you know, the guys that are giving the industry a bad name, of course Bitshares is going to get attacked because it's a threat, you see. So, you know, what I see is there's a lot of people now moving their Bitshares off of Bittrex and obviously moving it over to the Bitshares decentralized exchange. There's also new people that are just finding out about Bitshares, and of course they come into the Telegram chat group and there's all of these FUD sellers, you know, FUD merchants, doom and gloom, it's all shit, it's all bad, and of course this scares people, which is exactly their intention. That's what they're trying to do. It's almost like they're paid to come in and infiltrate our group to, you know, spread the doom and gloom, to make people scared, to make people want to sell. You know, it's a strategy. So I just want to share with you a definition. It's called FUD. This is a definition that you'll hear a lot in this industry, and FUD means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's a disinformation strategy, you see. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention because that's exactly what these people do. They spread FUD. You know, now what's interesting is that they themselves keep coming back into the same group, spreading the FUD, and yet they also have Bitshares themselves. I mean, if it was really shit and if it was really bad and if the devs were bad and Bitshares is a totally crap project, why do you think they keep coming back every day? You see? Now they say, oh, well, I'm, you know, I'm spreading this message because I want to help people, because people need to wake up. So, I mean, what is that? That is just pure invalidation. That is pure, these people have a button on self-importance. They think that they're smarter than you. They think that, you know, they want to come and help you, like they're doing this in the name of help, which it's not. It's not. You see, because if they really thought Bitshares was crap, why do they keep coming back to the group and announcing it all the time? You see my point? Like, if something's shit, you don't just keep going back to it. You leave and you get out and you move on with your life. But these guys just keep coming back. And they're real idiots. I mean, they've got a brain the size of a pea, you know. And with their comments, it says more about them as a person than it does about Bitshares, you know. So anyway, I wanted to share with you something which I find is very, very factual, and probably you can see this in other areas in your life, but I wanted to read it out to you so that you can see how it applies to the situation that currently Bitshares is in. And it's actually from The Way to Happiness, which is a book that was written. It has like 21 precepts, right? And one of the most important ones here is number 21, which is flourish and prosper. And let me read this to you because I think it's important. Sometimes others seek to crush one down, to make nothing out of one's hopes and dreams, one's future and oneself. Okay? By ridicule and many other means, another who has evil intention toward one can try to bring about one's decline. Okay? Now, what is Bitshares? Bitshares is not just vaporware. It's not just a coin that gets pumped and then dumped and everyone's just in it to make a profit. I mean, there's guys in our Telegram group who say the only reason why people are here is to make money. Well, that's actually not true. Maybe that's the only reason why they're there, which says more about them as a person and as a being, you know, like they're probably this big as a being, you know. It says more about them than it does anything else, you see. A Bitsharean, which I am, as you can see I'm wearing the shirt, a person who actually really understands Bitshares is not just in it for the money. Of course we all want to make money, you know, obviously people want to make money, but that's not the reason why someone who's really supportive of Bitshares is here. It's not the only reason. Bitshares is about creating a brand new financial system, one that people can actually trust, one that can't be manipulated by Rothschilds and New World Orders and vested interest groups, one where banks can't get a hold of it and, you know, manipulate price and steal your money and close your accounts and all of that kind of stuff. Bitshares is a decentralized exchange. It can't be closed down, and it's working in with the authorities as well, you see. So we're not saying the government is fucked. We're not saying fuck you. We're saying, hey, we've got a decentralized exchange and we've set it up this way for security reasons so it can't be affected by, you know, people who have a vested interest to steal people's money. But we're also working with the various departments, and we're the leaders in this. We're the leaders in decentralized exchanges. We've got the longest blockchain in the world. We've got the fastest transactions in the world. We've got the cheapest transactions in the world. And we're also now working with legal entities to actually be you know, to have some kind of official bit of paper to say we're actually clean, and we're authorized, we're secure, you see. So we're leading in all of these things, and of course others have tried to copy, and obviously, they're not doing a very good job. We don't have a very big market cap, like Bitcoin has a massive market cap, so does Ethereum. But if you look at our transactions, we do more transactions than Bitcoin and Ethereum combined. So what's better? If you're talking about an exchange, do you want something where there's just a lot of money, or do you want something that actually can scale? Bitcoin has a huge problem. I mean, it takes ages to get your money, and it's very expensive. Whereas Bitshares, I can send you $10 million if I want to. It's going to cost me just over 1 cent. Okay, what's better? You see, 3-second transaction times for 1 cent. I mean, that's a threat to the other exchanges whose main motivation, their main interest, is just purely money. Of course, if you're in business to make money. I completely understand. But Bitshares is not about just making money. It's about freedom. It's about giving the honest guy a go, giving him a chance to control his own money to succeed in life. You see? Because we've all been, basically, excuse my French, but we've all been fucked for long enough by governments and vested interest groups. And Bitshares is the revolution to that, you see? Now, anyway, I'll continue reading. For whatever reason, efforts to improve oneself to become happier in life can be the subject of attacks. It is sometimes necessary to handle such directly, but there is a long-range handling that seldom fails. What exactly are such people trying to do to one? They're trying to reduce one downward. They must conceive that one is dangerous to them in some way, that if one got up in the world, one could be a menace to them. So, in various ways, such seek to depress one's talents and capabilities. I mean, I get attacked because I speak up. I get attacked. I've been, invalidated and evaluated, and it's only because I'm always communicating. I'm actually out there and I'm doing something, you see? And that people don't like that. People just want you to shut up, be quiet, don't rock the boat. Some madmen even have a general plan that goes like this: if A becomes more successful, A could be a menace to me. Therefore, I must do all I can to make A less successful. It never seems to occur to such that their actions might make an enemy out of A, even though he was no enemy before. Now, in the Bitshares situation, again, I don't know the real reason. There's a lot of speculation. But a lot of people now have a lot of disrespect for Bitshares because Bitshares will not actually give a reason. Even though the Bitshares developers have actually reached out to Bitshares, they're ignoring all our communications. They won't actually give us a reason as to why, you see. So Bitshares has actually made, in some ways, an enemy out of Bitshares, even though Bitshares wasn't its enemy in the first place, you see. So anyway, it can be classed as an almost certain way for such madmen to get into trouble. Some do it just from prejudice or because they don't like someone. But however it is attempted, the real object of such is to make their target grow less and fail in life. And of course, that's what some people are trying to do to Bitshares. They're trying to make it grow less and fail, right? And the only reason why they're trying to do that is because it's a threat, because it is good, because it's dangerous to the people that benefit by keeping others down, by keeping others squashed, by keeping others dumb, by keeping them stupid, by keeping them drugged, by keeping them poor. You see? It's a threat to them, and that's why it's being attacked. You see? The real handling of such a situation and such people, the real way to defeat them is to flourish and prosper. Oh yes, it is true that such people, seeing one improve his lot, can become frantic and attack all the harder, which is what we're experiencing right now. The thing to do is to handle them if one must, but don't give up flourishing and prospering, for that is what such people want you to do. So the key right now is to actually buy Bitshares, because what these guys want you to do, the FUD merchants, The trolls, what they want you to do is to get scared. They want you to have doubt about your decision. They want you to sell at a loss. Why? So they can buy more. You see, because if they really thought it was bad, they'd be long gone. They wouldn't keep coming back to the group all the time. They're purposely spreading bad news to make you doubt your decision, right? So that you will sell at a loss so that they can buy. So understand that when they're attacking, when they're spreading the FUD, that's the time to buy. You see? Do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. If you flourish and prosper more and more, such people go into apathy about it. They can give it up completely. If one's aims in life are worthwhile, if one carries them out with some attention to the